The main event. It's the Shoe Shot.
Vatos locos. Damas y caballeros. It's your boy Dave in the 702 alongside the very one, I gotta get you a proper intro, man. The one and only Vince.
What's happening?
At 702 Man Cave, Slugged Out Sports.
Yes, sir.
Rough intro, man. I'm not on top of my game this week, Vince.
It's all good. It's all good.
On Monday I thought I was gonna go live. I'm being a bunch of excuses, and then on Tuesday was Taco Tuesday, and I ate too many tacos.
There's never too many.
But I'm not missing out on Wednesday, bro. Oh my God.
What's Wednesday?
Slugged Out Sports every Wednesday at lunch.
But I thought you like food-wise.
Oh man, what's on tap for tonight, man? I'll probably hit up something on Blue Diamond tonight, man. But shout out to everybody listening to our third real episodes kicking off the Slugged Out Sports. We got some brand new stuff going on. We got the lights going. I love that, man. On air. Look at those gloves. We got football. We got the Dallas Cowboys. We got the Raiders.
If you bring a 49er helmet, I'll put it up.
I got to get that. We got a copy of our friend Lucas Cattell from BoxingScene.com's book over there. Then we got the tequila, which is
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Oh, my God. People asked if I was going to take a shot, but I'm like, I can't drive home borracho.
One day your wife will be here and you
can't
have a lot
do
of
it.
shots.
Oh, man. We got the Golden Boy mug. It's looking good, man. Yeah. It's looking good. Incredible boxing weekend. I would think it was incredible, man. I got to see my first pro fight of the year, a title fight at the Fontainebleau. Actually, I had to ask Alexa how to pronounce it. I think they said Fontainebleau. Fontainebleau. I've been going around saying Fontainebleau.
That's what I thought it was.
Fontainebleau. It's kind of ghetto. It's Fontainebleau. Nonetheless, man, my first time at the Fontainebleau, free parking, tons of free parking, bro. Nice. That parking lot is nice. And if you're a Vegas or Nevada resident, you get free parking all the way through the end of May. I gotta tell you, bro.
All over?
No, just at Fontainebleau. That's a beautiful casino, guys. If you haven't been in, I can't believe it. It took me so long to go there, but I finally went there to see a fight. It is a better venue for watching a fight, in my opinion, than
Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's better. It looks better. It's brand new. You know, it's brand spanking new and fancy.
Have you ever seen the fights when they used to have it at Soundstown?
No.
Oh, it was badass.
Oh man. So I guess it's better than Virgin. Going to Cosmo is a lot of fun. The fights at Cosmo are a lot of fun. It's obviously going to be a better experience than MGM Grand and T-Mobile is a special thing because T-Mobile is like the big fights, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But for a small venue, man, I was blown away. It was a lot of fun. The only criticism I'm going to say about the Matchroom boxing card was that it was boring. For the most part.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Spooky. I appreciate you. Let everybody know we're live. Let me go ahead and share this again on my social media. And if you want to, guys, you can help us out by sharing it on your social media. Just going to tweet that out one more time. The co-main event was Jesse Hart, Philadelphia fighter, versus Khalil Coe, I believe. The guy missed like his weight by 10 pounds.
Oh,
that co-main was boring. I hate to say it, man. Even Fonzie, who went with us, he said he was falling asleep. It was one of those fights that was dirty, sloppy looking.
Oh, hell no.
It wasn't a technical fight. It just didn't feel like it belonged to be the co-main event. We did have Israel Madrimov making his return to the ring after fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, he gave Terrence Crawford a better fight than Canelo.
He won that fight.
A lot of people could argue he beat Terrence Crawford. You could make an argument for that. But he's been out of the ring for a year, bro. After he lost to Virgil Ortiz, he had to have Virgil, man, come on.
Have you seen him?
He had knee surgery, and he had, I believe he also had elbow surgery. So we got clips. We got clips, guys. Go check it out, Shoe Shine Boxing, on my short section. We got clips of what he looked like in action. He after he shook off the ring rust, Madrimov looked pretty good. He's very awkward. Finally got to see him fight in real life. He's very, very awkward. Nice. Awkward fighter, bro. as I was watching him get into his groove, I'm like, I guess that's why he gave he gave Terrence Crawford more problems than Canelo, because he fights very awkward.
Yeah.
It's very hard to pick up on the guy's rhythm. So we'll see, man. He was a world titleist this weekend. It's a 154-pound weekend, bro. We got two championship fights. Xander Zayas against, I'm going to mess up his name. And then also during the daytime, if you have DAZN, you could watch Muratalla, who hasn't fought in a year. He's going to be fighting Josh Kelly of the UK at lunchtime. So Saturday night, we got two championship fights.
That's crazy. I love it.
At that division. And word on the street is, you said Virgil, who? Word on the street is that Matchroom Boxing, who just put on the show I saw last Saturday, is they've already started to negotiate for the other guy. Shout out to Philly Irish Drew Evil. I'm talking about Boots Ennis. They say that the winner of that fight, Josh Kelly versus Muratalla, is going to be offered an immediate fight with Boots Ennis of Philadelphia, because the fight with Virgil Ortiz, they got into it. Virgil suing his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. He's suing him. It looks like the contract, I don't know, man. There's basically, it's in limbo. Like, does the contract exist or not?
Who knows?
We'll leave that up to the judges and everybody. Don't know. By the way, shout out to everybody that's watching on the IG or on Vince's channel. I appreciate that. And shout out to everybody here on YouTube. Share it out, guys. Big shout out to everybody that subscribed over the weekend on this primary channel, Shoeshine Boxing. All the shorts, the new subs. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully you guys will watch the podcast. I've been trying to let everybody know we got a podcast, man.
Yes, sir.
So back to the Fountain Blue. What's really cool about that Vegas casino is they just added the Tesla loop.
Yeah, I've seen that
downstairs.
But how about that thing with all the memorabilia in there? Did you see that?
No,
it's in there.
No, I missed it. I got to go back. Here's the deal. I'm going back to the Fountain Blue to explore, man. The machines are tight. We stuck around and tried to gamble a little bit. Shout out to Fonzie, because he actually won very big betting on Muratalla, but then he lost it all back, I think, playing slots at Fountain Blue.
Thank you for losing your money here.
He didn't make the bet on Muratalla at Fountain Blue, but he did lose. Those slot machines were tight, Vince. They got us, man. They're like, hey, join the Players Club, of course. You're gonna get $10 free. That $10 free play was gone in like a second.
They say like you're supposed to gamble by the machines by the door.
Oh man, I gotta try that.
They say,
man.
I don't gamble because I hate.
I gotta try that. They do say that, man.
Yeah, I hate losing, so I don't gamble.
Oh, so I'm definitely gonna go back to the Fountain Blue, and if they have another fight, I know exactly where I want to sit.
That's cool.
Speaking of that, I wanted to get into some NFL news briefly, but because of I'm talking about the Fountain Blue, let's give a big shout out. Thank you, Vince, for introducing me to Kaipo Gallegos and his team. The fight that Kaipo had, it wasn't televised. It wasn't even on YouTube.
I know.
What's up, Matchroom? Come on, man. Matchroom Boxing DAZN usually had the money to televise the undercard.
The prelims.
The prelims.
Yeah.
And Kaipo won by TKO. They stopped the fight. The guy said they waved it off. I guess the ref, he told me. And you can catch an interview with him. I did. It's on the channel post. And there's your boy Jason and everybody.
Yes, that's his dad.
This is Rocky, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Rocky. I saw Rocky. Wow. Bro, his family, I mean, they came out in droves, man. Kaipo's family, his team, everybody from the gym.
Yes.
Dude, I mean, he had like 50 to 100 people there. And it's wild, man. This guy behind me, I don't know if he was Cubano, if he was Cuban, or if he was Mexicano. I couldn't tell. He sounded Mexican, but then he was rooting for Andy Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, but he was complaining the whole time that the ladies that were in Kaipo's group were too loud. I'm like, dude, this is a fight, bro. What's wrong with this guy? He's mad because people are having a good time. Like, come on, bro.
Did he have his wife with him?
No, he was by himself.
Oh, hell no.
He was by himself. I'm like, telling people to stay quiet, bro. This is a fight. I'm not in Japan. Let people be, man. They're having a good time. Couldn't believe somebody was complaining about. Wow. Then I've been to fights, bro, where people are really yelling obscenities. Yeah. I won't say them because I don't want to be rude, but you know what they yelled.
Yes,
they start yelling at the top of their lungs. But this guy was yelling, and then he was complaining about all of the people in Kaipo's section being too loud.
Unfreaking believable. freaking believe
Maybe he
it.
was rooting for the guy. Maybe he was friends with the guy who Kaipo knocked
Probably.
out. I don't know. Also, shout out to Gabe Flores. Finally got to meet Gabe Flores. He
Nice.
was at the fight with
Good
your
kid.
nephew Junior.
Yeah.
And I think Fight Hype was like, "Who's that, bro?" I think Fight Hype was checking me out, going, "Who's that?"
We're taking over. That's who it is.
Now, Fight Hype put on a really good. I had to go back and watch that. They did an interview with Fernando Vargas Jr.
Yeah.
And they asked the question again, and the question about the brothers fighting at the casino. And I like the way Junior handled that question, man. I like the way he handled that question. They said they apologized, and I mean, what's more to say?
Yeah, I know.
They apologized to anybody they may have offended or hurt.
Yeah.
That was cool, bro. So we got a lot of boxing to cover. Ooh. Vince got a phone call.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
take
all
it later?
Yeah.
We got a lot to cover. Shout out to HLD1. I appreciate you. Yes, this is a new setup, studio format. HLD1, I appreciate you. I know you're very involved in the YouTube community. This is my co-host, 702 Man Cave. He's got a channel, but it's Slugged Out Sports. We're going to post a show here. This is the Man Cave, man, the 702 Man
Yes.
Cave. An ode to boxing, football, as well as he's a member related to the Vargas family, of course. That's pretty cool.
Yes, it is.
So shout out to you, HLD1 in the chat. Football, man. On top of boxing this weekend, we have the Zuffa boxing. We'll get to that.
My
But
football picks are horrible.
not really, bro.
I
The week
picked- I
before
picked-
when it mattered,
Yeah, but-
your picks were good.
I picked the ones that should have won.
Listen, the Rams-Seahawks game was crazy like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a
Rams
shootout.
got ripped off.
It was going to come down to penalties, turnovers, and referee calls. And more and more people are starting to convince me that maybe there is a script. But I laugh because one of the players for the Seahawks, Coop,
Yeah.
he went on the mic and he told them, "Oh, thank God, the script writers got it perfect this week." But he was trolling you guys. He's trolling the media, man. It went viral.
Man.
He's trolling the media. He doesn't think they're script writers. But every week, man, I don't know. People make good arguments.
It's like, remember when the Broncos were winning 7-0, and they go for the fourth down. Sean Payton knows you don't leave points. You take them. And you got a backup quarterback. He knows.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl. He knows.
Oh, that first game was in the snow was so low scoring, man. It couldn't get much going. But New England, who I think had the better team all year long, I think the right team prevailed, and now they got a chance to. I mean, they showed the graphic. 49ers, Cowboys, how many Super Bowl appearances? We're practically tied.
Yeah.
But New England takes the cake, man.
no.
And if they win this one,
They're not.
I don't think they're gonna win either, man.
Keep the trophy in the NFC.
So the Seahawks are headed to San Francisco,
Their new home.
Santa Clara, California, and of course, also New England Patriots are. But we've been talking about it on this show because I'm from the Bay Area, San Jose, San Francisco, and both teams are refusing to practice at the facility that has become a huge controversy in the sports world. The viral controversy about the San Francisco 49ers practice facility even hit Joe Rogan. Come on, camera. I'm going to play this clip while I reset my camera anyways here. Take a listen to this.
I was just reading this crazy thing. Have you paid attention to this, JD, about the 49ers? About San Francisco? Isn't that nuts?
It could be. Yeah, you go ahead.
They think it's real. So there's a disproportionate amount of severe catastrophic injuries that come out of San Francisco, and their training facility is right outside this power station.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, way more Achilles tendon blown out, way more knees blown out, way more like catastrophic ligament and tendon ruptures. And they've been talking about it since when the players started talking about it in 2012, I believe. And people are like, oh, that's nonsense. And now the stats are in, and you're looking at the amount of injuries that come from this area. It's it's not normal.
Vince, not even the 49ers and the players' unions, they're in cahoots now. They're talking to the players' unions. The other teams don't want to practice there. They let them know, hey, we don't care if it's not proven fact. We're not practicing there. So they're going to one team's taking Stanford University, which is about 10 minutes from the stadium where the 49ers play. And the other team is going to practice at San Jose State University, home of the Spartans. where Jerry, we had one of our, Jeff Garcia came from San Jose State. Anyhow,
wow.
they refuse to play there, bro.
So NFL better do something.
I mean, I don't know what they do. It's getting to the point where we had journalists that are work for the 49ers and other ones from like YouTube's Chat Sports. Dude, they're fighting on social media left and right, like about one of them saying that it's not science. But I don't care if it's proven or not. If the 49ers are the most injured team going back to 2012, 13 years, they got to do something about it. Shout out to Paul Martinez. He says, I predicted it. Seattle versus New England.
So who do you like, Paul?
I'll let him put that in there. Shout out to 1993 Cobra. He says, let's go Jets. Let me move this one over here a little bit so people, it looks better there. And Paul said he predicted it, man. And HLD1 says it's entertainment, right? That's legally classified as entertainment. Of course it could be scripted. I just don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe Santa Claus.
I kind of believe it.
I don't want to believe Santa Claus is not real. I like football too much.
But just leave cookies out on Christmas.
I just enjoy watching. You know, it's like people, you're still a wrestling fan. You got the big wrestling event this weekend.
I like it.
Oh, my God.
I like
you
the
still
old
like
school.
it.
I like the old school, but I watch it because I got it free.
So the big Rumble?
Yeah, Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble this
in Saudi
weekend.
Arabia. It's early in the morning. Yes.
Oh, my God. Well, who's going to win that? You can't bet on that.
Oh, who knows? Brock Lesnar? No, I don't know.
Oh, man. That's wild. This weekend is filled, man. Even if you like boxing, Friday night Pro Box on YouTube. Yes. Saturday we have daytime boxing. Saturday night you got to flip the channel because you're gonna have Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur, and then you have Xander Zayas on Top Rank Classics, which is going to be available on Tubi and your Vizio.
It's not going to be on the ESPN one. I mean, the boxing one they have.
Man, I think it's going to be exactly on what they had it on last time, which was that Tubi or Top Rank Classics channel.
Yeah, Top Rank Classic.
Yep.
It is.
It's going to be on that.
I guess
the Teofimo Big Fight is something else. It's going to be DAZN pay-per-view, Ring Magazine pay-per-view, whatever that is. And Sunday you got Dana White back. I think, wait, there's UFC 325 too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 325. Wrestling is what time?
I don't know. It's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, my.
Probably 8 in the morning. I don't know.
Wow. Paul says Seattle.
Right on. I'm going to roll with Paul.
Somebody I was reading. Well, actually, let's talk about this Zuffa boxing, the UFC. Did you see the highlights of the actual UFC match?
No.
Oh, man.
I watched a little bit.
Well, the guy Gaethje's from Las Vegas, bro. And a lot of people don't. I just found out myself. Gaethje, the guy who won the fight against Pamblett, the British guy with the long hair, he's a Las Vegas local. That's pretty cool. But not just that, bro. Nobody knows that he's half Mexican. I guess he's worn Mexican shorts before.
Yeah.
But he's half Chicano. His mom is a Chicana. She's and his father is German, I believe. So he's very proud to be half Mexican-American.
I think he's more Mexican because his mom carried him for 9 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I watched the fight. Man, I got to say this about UFC because I haven't watched it in a while, but there was a girl fight on there, and I believe the Brazilian girl had to have very serious. I just had eye surgery. They said that she has to have a tube in her eye for, I think, 6 weeks. Then there's like serious, she really messed up her eye. Like the eye surgery is bad. It's really serious. I was reading all the restrictions and the type of surgery it was, but in the main event, Gaethje from Las Vegas, he poked that dude twice. He did one of these. Yeah. When he threw a punch, he did one of these. The thumb went right in the guy's eye.
I hate that.
And then at another time, they do the thing where they're trying to grab, and it went like this. I don't know, man. I don't know if they pay the guys enough to. I mean, it's freakish, bro. So here's my take on that for UFC and boxing fans. The UFC needs to fix those gloves. Yeah, I know they have to grapple, because they wrestle, but there has to be some way. I think they've already come up with designs to reduce these eye pokes in the UFC.
What are you going to do, make the gloves go around your fingers?
I haven't seen the design. I know they say that they've got a couple of ideas for what they can do so they can still grapple, bro. But like these, some of these look intentional. I don't know if they're intentional or not. Like there's no reason for you to stick your thumb in the guy's eye as you're punching him. Like that to me kind of looks intentional. But what do you guys think? Shout out to Fonzie. He says, "What's up, everybody?" And of course, a big happy birthday to Fonzie in the chat.
Happy birthday, Fonzie.
Yeah, you know, it's a joke. I thought forever. I used to always see it in the chat. I'd be like, "Oh shoot, it's Fonzie's birthday," and then I found out that it's just a long running gag in the chat. It's always Fonzie's birthday. I was like, wait a minute. I wish this dude happy birthday like 2 months ago.
Wow.
You know,
but
it's a great joke. It's a great joke, bro. This is crazy. The Zuffa contracts, you know, they're talking about it. You had something on your Instagram, or you had just told me about that Oscars. The Zuffa contract, they posted it, guys. The Guardian newspaper, The Guardian, you could look it up, The Guardian. They just wrote an incredible article on it. And this guy, Eric Macrigan on Twitter, posted up some of the things the contract says. I believe the fighters think that if they have a multiple fight deal contract, that they can't get let go. And so there's so much stuff to this contract. The one that's really pissing people off, and it seemed like it even annoyed your nephew, Emiliano Vargas, the contract requires that fighters wear only equipment approved by Zuffa during fights, as well as pre-bout and post-events. Like, I guess what you wear, bro, before and after
Black,
the fight.
blue, white, red, I guess. I don't know.
Zuffa even gets a range of rights relating to any tattoos that the fighter may have on his body. What? Does that mean you can't? Does that mean you have to ask for permission for a certain tattoo before? What does that mean? They can't ask you to go get something lasered off, right?
Good old Dana White.
I don't know, dude. If you had a UFC sucks tattoo, you have to get that removed. Zuffa, the fighter must arrive on site for his bout at a time designated by Zuffa, which can be as much as 8 days before the bout, and depart lodging provided by Zuffa prior to the designated checkout time on the day after the fight. So that's pretty, they're asking you to show up to 8 days early, which means that Rayo Valenzuela, if you're here in town, bro, can we get an interview? Because Rayo Valenzuela fights on Sunday, man. That fight card looks really stacked.
I don't know where Jimmy's at.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff regarding whether or not you deny. If he says, hey, man, I need you to fight this guy, and the guy, you're not ready to, and you say no.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. Like, they could pretty much, if they offer to pay you for 3 fights, that's one, and you say no, then you don't get paid, and that's a fight. It counts.
What if you get injured?
I don't know. So many stipulations, right?
Good old Dana.
Look at the Zuffa contract provides in part to the maximum extent permitted by applicable law. The parties agree that no claims may be initiated or maintained on a class action, collective action, or representative action basis, either in court or arbitration. Class action. There was a class action lawsuit. That means like 5 guys from the UFC got together, no, it's a lot more than that, and said, all of us are suing Dana. Can't do that with Zuffa. If you sign the contract, you can't get together with so-and-so and say, man, we got done dirty. One of the main points in here, guys, I won't touch on it more. Like I said, you guys can read upon it and inform yourself on theguardian.com. Let me see if this will open up a link to it. Yeah. So
I wonder what kind of build James is going to have for these people. That one? The ring?
Zuffa Boxing says it will save the sport, but the fine print shows that the fighter may pay the price. Dana White has promised boxers a new deal, but the deal he's offering looks worse than the old one. Will Congress give Zuffa the power to dominate boxing?
I hope not.
And shout out to Wile E. Coyote. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here. The verdict is still out. You know, go and read this article. All the new rules, everything that pertains to what contracts. But they're going on with their second show, bro. And the first show happened on Friday night. And I was wondering, did you catch the main event?
No, I just watched Floyd Diaz.
You saw Cash Floyd.
Yeah.
See, we talked about it here in the studio, man. I'm happy for a lot of these fighters that currently aren't getting opportunities or may have been dropped, like him.
Yeah, he got dropped.
So he has a new place to fight and show his skills and potentially maybe be the Zuffa Boxing 118 bantamweight champion. Who knows?
Yeah.
If they get their way, they're going to have their own belt. I'm happy for those guys. But again, the devil is always in the details. And I encourage you to go read that article and make an informed opinion for yourself. Sorry, guys. I did a lot of screaming. My voice is rough. You know what that means? I got to let you talk more, Vince.
Right on. Hey, so, what was I going to tell you? You know, the thing I hate about is their uniform. You know, some people like to have, like, tassels on their shorts or army, like the army colors or whatever.
Yeah.
But they can't do it.
Paulie Malignaggi, you think of the great Puerto Rican fighter. Who was that one? The Puerto Rican guy that Paulie used to imitate. Not only him.
Roberto Duran?
No, the other one. Man, wow, all the names, history escapes me here. But even the UK fighter.
Prince, I see him.
Prince, yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys, you're taking the swag away from the fighters.
The ring walk? You kind of, like the mariachis walk you out?
Right, man. Let me know. If you guys have been watching it and you're watching this replay, let us know what you think about that. Because Zuffa is taking out a lot of the swag from the fighters. It's not allowed. And some of the, like, when you get to superstar stardom status, like Canelo Alvarez, or I mean, when you're the main event, bro, the ring walk means a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just around the rappers there or mariachis or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they didn't even sing the national anthem.
It's weird, man.
At least had green card girls.
Oh man, I'm going through my Twitter timeline. You had told me this week, man. I can't believe it, but shout out to Nonito Donaire, the Filipino Flash. Used to be from the Bay Area, you know, and he lives here in Vegas. He's going for one more fight.
How many fights do you have? Like 60?
Dude, he almost just won the title at 118 pounds again. He almost beat the Japanese champion.
He's badass.
And he's going to do one more fight in Japan at 43.
Wow. He didn't even look 43.
Yeah, I'm going to get a quick drink of water, guys. I'm going to play this clip from Ariel Helwani. He's making a good point.
Boxing needs to be on Netflix to grow.
Yeah, I'm going to play this clip real quick. You know, it's exciting to be a boxing fan again for 2026, but man, it's too hard to watch to keep count of like where to watch it. He's making a strong point that, for instance, the deal with PBC and Amazon may come to a conclusion this year. Top Rank, Golden Boy needs a long-term contract. Yes. I like this idea. He's just saying, just Netflix, just buy it all.
Boxing needs to be on Netflix to grow. It ain't going to grow on DAZN. We've learned that over the past 10 years. It needs to be on Netflix. It needs to be on Paramount Plus. It needs to be on mainstream outlets and the biggest platforms, not just sports platforms, but just big platforms. How did boxing grow on HBO? They would put 24/7 after The Sopranos. They would put 24/7 after Entourage. That's how boxing grows. And so you attach it to, like, the reason why they got involved with Jake Paul is because the Jake Paul Untold episode that aired on Netflix did gangbusters. So they're like, oh, there's something there.
Yeah.
I'm not replacing Drew.
Shout out to Holy Queen. Drew's been working a ton of overtime. Everybody knows the East Coast, man. They've gotten like incredible amounts of snow, and he works out there, road crews and stuff. They got snow and ice, and there's another storm coming. So I'm not sure when I'm going to see Drew back. If he has a moment of rest and he can come back on the show, which is why we didn't do a show on Monday. But it's nonstop cold.
Yes, it is.
Cold, rain. Not rain, snow.
Even in Dallas, all the way up from Texas.
Oh my God, they had a horrible Houston. I saw people on the news in Houston. They were like pushing the cars on the freeway trying to get it out of snow.
Did you see the guy try to melt like a snowball?
It was. No, I didn't see that.
And it smelled like plastic.
Oh my God.
So
wild, man.
Yeah.
Going back to football. Did you know that I love the documentary on Netflix because I just remember Netflix, the Dallas Cowboys documentary on Jerry Jones. I absolutely loved it. Well, the 49ers.
Ain't they doing one too?
They got one coming out. Yeah.
Is it going to be on Netflix?
But it's not going to be on Netflix, and that's It's going to be on AMC, and it debuts Friday night. Yeah. Friday night. Oh, by the way, here's the girl in the UFC. Look at what happened to her eye. Damn. You see what happened? She had to have eye surgery.
She's smiling too.
She's all right. She'll be all right, I suppose, man.
A tube in your eye? I never heard of that.
Yeah, so the 49ers have their own documentary coming out that comes out this Friday, but it's going to be on American Movie Classics. I got to find a way to watch it, man.
So I wonder who's next. The Steelers?
Maybe. They have a lot of trophies, too. They got a lot of trophies. David Benavidez had a lot to say about Canelo. Did you want to hear that?
Yeah.
If I was, problem is that he doesn't want to fight me.
Yeah.
Outside the ring, I'm not gonna do no extra stuff. I'm not gonna, if I was see him right here, I'm not gonna fucking get out, try to fight him. I really don't care. It's just, I don't mind giving him his flowers. He's one of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. I'm not gonna take that from him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I want to show the people that I'm better than him. That doesn't mean I don't have to. I don't like him.
They can't respect him.
Because I guess, what do you say to the claim, reportedly, allegedly, that it would split the Mexican audience, that he doesn't want to fight another Mexican fighter to split the audience?
No, I thought I was a Mexican though. I thought I was a Pocho. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, people are going to say whatever they want to say. I mean, I don't know.
I thought it wasn't Mexican. It makes a great point, man. Especially for fighters that are mixed race, or maybe their own. Like I brought up the UFC fighter, the main event guy. Man, his mom is Mexicana.
What is he?
He's God, why did I forget? His dad is Mexican American, and then his mom is Ecuadorian.
Oh wow!
But he's been raised pretty much by his dad his whole life. So I think it's more so what you identify with. I come from a big Mexican family, as most Mexicans do, right? I got 8 half Irish cousins.
Oh wow!
And some of them took it upon themselves to go to school because the mom, who's Irish, she learned how to speak Spanish perfectly.
Wow.
But not all the kids wanted to learn, or maybe they didn't even speak Spanish in the house, even though she learned it. And some of my cousins went to school and would go to Mexico just to learn how to speak Spanish, right?
Wow.
The other ones didn't care, but they're all, they're not all equally Mexican. I mean, I think it's more how you identify yourself, how much you want to be part of that culture, and how much you want to learn about the culture. Like I said, my half Irish cousins, some of them went to Mexico over the summers to learn Spanish. And then you get to the debate. He's saying, well, hey, David Benavidez is saying, I thought I wasn't Mexican. He's joking, right? Yeah. He's trolling. He's like, I thought I wasn't Mexican. They named him the Mexican Monster.
Tyson
named him the Mexican Monster. I mean, Tyson's saying this dude fights like a Mexican fighter.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, I hate to say, no sabo. Somebody made me laugh, man. The battle of the two no sabos, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios.
Yeah.
No sabos. They're Mexican if they feel it in their heart that they're Mexican. And Mario Barrios, he loves his culture.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know how good his Spanish is. My Spanish ain't that good. Yeah, I went to the gym with you and the Venezuelans. Shout out to the Venezuelans, man. One of them, Johan Gonzalez, who fought Lara. They're talking in Spanish to me, and I'm like, damn, my Spanish is bad.
That's why I went on the other side.
Dude, I was like, slow down. Whenever I talk to a Venezuelan, a Cuban, or a Puerto Rican, I'm like, slow down. I need to freshen up my Espanol.
They are fast.
Oh, man. So, what do you think, man? What do you think? What's your opinion? If you don't speak Spanish, if you're only half Mexican, you're not Mexican, or what?
I don't. It's up to you. I have no opinion. If you want to learn it, you learn it. If you don't, you don't.
Is he any less Mexican because his mom is from Ecuador?
Nah, he's 50-50.
I mean, Obama was half black, and they said he was the first black president. I didn't hear one person say he's white.
Yeah,
no, he was
they
the
don't
first.
Say that.
So I'm saying, if you're half Mexican, you're Mexican.
That's like remember Reggie, what's his name, the quarterback for the Redskins back in the day. He was the first African American. Now you got what's his name, Patrick Mahomes. He's half.
Yeah,
basically everybody's half.
Yeah. What do you guys think though? If you're listening, I appreciate it, everybody here. Let's get back on track, I suppose, man. Well, we talked about the big game. Seahawks, they don't want to practice where the 49ers practice. Neither do the Patriots. 49ers have their own documentary coming up. So let's talk about this weekend's boxing news. Or do you want to talk about the Muratalla Cruz real quick? My thoughts on it.
Yeah, your thoughts. Go for it.
All right, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Muratalla Cruz, guys. because we went on with Mario. Shout out to Mario Munguia of Infighting FX, and we had a good discussion with him about Olympians that had tried to become world champions very early in their career. We had Lomachenko in his second pro fight lose to Orlando Salido. That wasn't a title fight, but he lost.
He got beat down.
Damn. Orlando Salido had all the veteran tricks. He had the big Mexican playbook, and it was too much for Lomachenko. And Lomachenko, he has seen you think they have seen everything in amateur boxing when you're Olympian, right?
He had what, like 200-some amateur fights?
But he hadn't seen what Lomachenko was ready to, that Mexican, fierce Mexican style.
Wasn't ready for that bullying.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for it. And in this case, Raymond Muratalla, a Chicano fighter with Robert Garcia's boxing academy, he could do everything, bro. He could box. He beat a 2-time gold medalist boxer. I think Andy Cruz is a solid boxer. He can punch too, but he's a boxer.
Yeah.
And he outboxed him, outpunched him, outlanded him. The Cuban fans there, though, there were a lot of Cuban fans. Shout out to them for showing up.
We got a lot in Vegas.
Yeah, they showed up, bro.
Yeah.
They were deep. They were yelling just as loud for Andy Cruz as fans were yelling for Muratalla. They rolled deep. They thought he won.
Yeah.
One judge had it a draw. The other 2 judges didn't see it a draw. I personally had it 7-5, 8-4 for Muratalla. I thought that everything Andy Cruz did where Muratalla had an answer.
Oh, wow.
And he was pressing the action. He was pressuring him. He outlanded him. He out-countered him. But, I mean, it wasn't a shutout. It was a great fight, man. It was a title fight. Andy Cruz just didn't do enough, in my opinion, or the judges' opinions, to steal the title from Raymond Muratalla.
Who trains him?
Who trains Andy Cruz? Oh, my God, Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis' dad. Bozy Ennis was there. Bozy Ennis and Robert have been going back and forth saying, we want the fight between Virgil and Boots. But, you know, the trainers aren't the managers and promoters. They want the fight.
Robert's a good trainer.
And now, let me plug the camera back in, guys. I apologize. Now that they have, that Bozy Ennis has a loss, he wants to avenge that loss, man. So I'm sure he wants to get his best fighter, which is his son, against Virgil Ortiz. So today I read that they're still hoping, Matchroom Boxing, and the camera's going to come back on, guys, that they could secure a March 28th date here in Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
What do you guys think about that?
It'll be at T-Mobile probably.
By the way, March, it sounds like it's official. Here it is. Sorry, I'm chewing on a cough drop, guys. It seems to be official. Fundora versus Thurman, March 28th.
At MGM.
I think it's going to be at MGM. It's where it was supposed to be.
Who you liking that
That's
fight?
like, man, I can't believe how long it's been. It was March that the previous time that Fundora fought was in March, and Thurman was supposed to fight him, and at the last minute, you know, he got that elbow injury or whatnot, and then they had the replacement. That's the March I met Fundora, and Tim Tszyu jumped into that fight. And Tim Tszyu's never been the same.
No, he got a whooping.
If Thurman does go through with this fight, he'll never be the same.
Oh, he's going to get beat down.
He'll never be the same. Hopefully he won't be too brave, but it looks like that's going to happen. Shout out, Drew. Appreciate you, man. I'm not sure if you're working or taking a break. Appreciate you.
You need to come over here and fix our potholes in Vegas.
What do you think about that, man? You Thurman crazy for taking that fight at 37 years old
He
now?
wants the money.
He wants that money, that big payday.
He got that Pacquiao money and probably ran out.
Fundora is a great guy, man. I really like him and his sister.
She's
He is
badass.
beatable. I got to say, Fundora is beatable, man. If you guys remember, Brian Mendoza.
He's from Vegas, too.
He's from Vegas, New Mexico kid. Good friends of Mario Barrios. I remember I ran into them twice together at the Cosmo.
Not Mandalay Bay?
No, I ran into both of them together at Cosmo one night, just chilling, man. And I couldn't believe Mario's bigger. Mario is bigger, wider, taller than Brian Mendoza. And Brian Mendoza he's the one that knocked out Fundora.
Ugly.
Face forward. He is beatable. Drew's made a good point. He goes, Fundora is great, man, but he's beatable.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's beatable.
Even a tall, Paul Williams.
Yeah.
Remember Paul Williams? When Sergio Martinez dropped him? Just collapsed.
Ugly.
Hey, what's good, Tommy? I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a minute. I appreciate you being here. We're here at the new studio in Las Vegas with 702 Man Cave Slugged Out Sports. Appreciate you, Tommy. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about the Muratalla Cruz fight, man. Muratalla is a phenomenal champion. He took on a very, very hard fight in a gold medalist, man. That wasn't an easy fight. And I just want to, do I have a rankings here, man? These are some of the great players at this division. Shakur Stevenson says he's going to come back down. You think he wins? He's coming down?
I don't know. I hope Theon beats him. I'm hoping.
Tank Davis is champion in recess, so the title's going to be vacant.
Yeah, ain't he on the run still?
I have not heard he got arrested yet, which means he's still on the run.
They're saying he could do a lot of time over there in Florida.
I was driving somewhere yesterday, and my wife goes, look, we were in Henderson. She goes, look, there was 3 U.S. Marshals. And then she's like, wouldn't that be hilarious if that was Tank Davis? I was like, he's not in Vegas. I go, but that would be hilarious. I was like, that'd be hilarious. And I'll go whip out my phone and watch him come out of that building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the U.S. Marshals were hunting somebody down in Henderson yesterday. That was pretty wild. William Zepeda. Yeah, he's good. William Zepeda, he already fought Shakur Stevenson. Andy Cruz. I think the consensus was, I asked a lot of pro fighters there. I asked Kaipo, I asked Gabe Flores Jr., and all of them seem to think that Andy Cruz can still become a world champion.
Oh, yeah, he can.
Or will be a world champion. Yeah. Abdullah Mason, very young, top-ranked fighter. He had an amazing fight to win his title.
He's good.
Man, he's
real
good. I think it's for sure that Mason is going to have to fight Raymond Muratalla with Top Rank in-house, but maybe later this year. Because when you win a title, you have the right to defend your title. You can ask and say, I'd like to fight anybody in the top 15. Let me pick.
Yeah.
And so long as they're ranked, and let me fight at home. Because I'm sure Abdullah Mason wants to fight in front of his hometown.
I'd like to see him fight Emmy.
Oh, great fight.
Maybe next year. I don't know.
I think oh man. You think Emmy could stay at 135 for the whole year?
140.
140?
Yeah.
He already moved to 140.
Yeah.
So Abdullah's got a title at 135.
Yeah,
Abdullah would have.
So down.
It's a great fight in the future.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You know, as Abdullah Mason grows out of his body too, he's very young. He ain't gonna stay at 135 too long.
If the money's right on the next level?
Yeah. Oh, and all the great fighters at 140. Yeah. Of course, you're going to chase greatness. Even Shakur Stevenson's moving up to 140. Floyd Schofield, I love the kid. Fonzie knows his mom pretty good. They talk on Instagram. Wow. Floyd Schofield maybe fighting Lucas Badi for that title that Gervonta Tank Davis gave up, which I'm all for it. In fact, let's interview all of them. Let's interview Lucas one day, and let's interview Floyd Schofield the day after, man. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, it would.
All right, here it is. Let's do a quick preview. Big fight weekend kicks off Friday night. If you like boxing and you need to watch it on Friday night, you can watch Pro Box TV with Paulie Malignaggi and Chris Algieri. But Saturday, let's start with Saturday afternoon. And this one is in the UK. Josh Kelly versus Mortazeliov. Mortazeliov is the guy that he hurt Tim Tszyu so bad, bro. 3 times he dropped him.
That was his last loss, right, Tim Tszyu?
Yeah, no, Tim Tszyu just fought in Australia. He's been rebuilding himself.
Yeah.
He's had 2 more fights. He's on a 2-fight win streak. But Mortazeliov, after the beating that Fundora put on Tim Tszyu, Mortazeliov, man, he just couldn't even take punches anymore. Mortazeliov hasn't fought in a year. A year, bro. So here's the deal, guys. Why should you care? Josh Kelly, the guy from the UK, below.
Yeah.
He is signed and was a sparring partner for the same guy that Xander Zayas is going to fight, the champion. That Xander Zayas is fighting Saturday night.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys know each other very, very well. Josh Kelly, and the other guy who's fighting, who is the champion, bro, he had something to say on a boxing scene interview. He said this, bro. Abbas Barao. He's the guy that Xander Zayas is going to fight this weekend. He has the title. These two used to spar all the time. He says he's very weak-minded as a fighter. The most important thing you can have is your mind, and he doesn't have it. So I'll say I read the whole interview, guys. It's kind of an insult, but if you read the whole interview, he said that the guy, Josh Kelly, does have the talent to beat Muratalla, that he does have the talent, and if he shows up and wants to win it, he could win the fight. But he's saying that in all the sparring he's had with Josh Kelly, that Josh Kelly folds. You know what I'm saying? You quit.
Maybe he don't give it his all of it. Because they might fight down the road.
If you've seen Muratalla fight, you love this. You've seen how he puts that pressure and he beat down and he can punch from like every angle. You know, Josh Kelly is a very skilled. I've seen him fight too. He deserves a title fight, man. But if he starts to think he's losing or he's getting beat down, and he folds like his sparring partner, who's now the world champion, says, then Muratalla is going to win this fight. Could be an upset.
I'm waiting for the Teofimo fight.
We'll get to that fight right now, but let me look at these odds because I'm curious how they have it. Again, Muratalla hasn't fought in a year. Josh Kelly is coming off some very impressive wins. He's coming off winning streaks, bro.
I'm gonna take Josh.
You taking Josh Kelly? Let's see what they have. Josh Kelly is a plus 245 underdog on DraftKings. Muratalla is a negative 330 favorite. You'd win the two. Yeah, that's not a bad bet, man. Yeah. If you like the underdogs in this fight.
On that one.
Before we get to Xander Zayas, he was fighting in Puerto Rico. Let's get to that main card, man. Let's get to the main card. Where is that card? The Teofimo versus Shakur Ring Magazine. Oh, man, look at this card. Keyshawn Davis is back in the ring. Keyshawn made a lot of noise this weekend, bro.
He looked like an idiot.
I didn't even see him.
Oh, my God. I saw him yesterday.
I heard he took a belt. He took the belt. And he was talking about ass whooping.
Yeah. He didn't look like a professional athlete.
Man. And you know what? You know what sucks, bro? I did a show with Keyshawn, but I don't have access to it. It was on Twitch.
Yeah. And
now it's gone, man. It was hilarious, bro. You know who was on? It was me, Drew, Keyshawn was on there, and Jay Leon Love, the right-hand man to Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were gonna. It was a show. They were looking for a boxing commentator.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I told you. I've told the story many times on my channel. I don't know if you heard it, but it came down from 12 people. It came down to me and a girl called Miss Thickums, and she had all the cleavage. She had the cleavage out.
Is that the one that got in trouble with the UFC or something?
I don't know. No, she wasn't that big, but it came down to me and a girl, right? And she knew her boxing and everything, and she had the cleavage out. And then when they announced the winner, Keyshawn goes, "Hey, Shoeshine, sorry, man. Yeah, it's business, man. You're pretty good, but it's business." I said, "Oh." Drew said it. See, dude, the fix was in. They had it predetermined from the beginning of the show that I wasn't going to get the job, that the girl with the cleavage was getting.
Was it televised too?
Yeah, it was on Twitch.
Oh, that's why they had her there.
Yeah.
So everybody gets to come check her out.
I wish y'all could see that, man.
Drew don't have it?
Nah, man. They took it down from my page too. I had the clip, man. Anyways, I don't think it would have amounted to anything. But anyhow, yeah, Keyshawn, I'll never forget Keyshawn said that. He's fighting Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz, the last time I seen him fight in person was Super Bowl weekend when the 49ers were here.
Wow.
Jermaine Ortiz versus Teofimo Lopez. That fight was boring, bro.
Didn't even sell out.
That fight was boring.
It was horrible.
Teofimo is a great kid. He's accomplished a lot. Yeah. He's controversial. He's a character. I mean, but I will not deny what he's accomplished in the ring when he went through he went from having 14 fights to going on a hot streak to becoming undisputed almost, and then becoming the lineal champ at 140. Not too many fighters go on that streak. Oh. Now, he seems to have, in my opinion, a problem with southpaws and boxers, pure boxers, sweet science guys.
Runners.
Yeah, and Jermaine, okay, you call them runners. All right, that's a good. Some people call them runners, man. Is Shakur the biggest The best runner in all of boxing?
Yes, he's the best. What did he call him? The road runner.
Man, let's get those likes up, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get at least 20 likes for this 1 hour show today. Giovanni Santillán is fighting Saturday, the 31st. Who's he fighting? Courtney Pennington. Shout out to Giovanni from San Diego. I guess he might be fighting on the Top Rank card in Puerto Rico.
You see Canelo got a restaurant in San Diego now?
Which one? The
downtown?
taco?
No, downtown.
What?
Yeah, he took over one.
Fonzie, you got to go and check it out and let me know how it is.
Yeah.
I got to go check it out. A real restaurant.
Yes.
I got to find out more about it. We'll talk about that next week. Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz. That's incredible. Jermaine Ortiz, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, that fight. A lot of people thought Jermaine Ortiz could have got the win over Teofimo. A lot of people also think that Sandor Martin, the Spanish southpaw, who dropped, I think he dropped Teofimo in that fight, that he should have got the win too.
Yeah. That was the fight at Mandalay Bay when you're talking about, huh?
Yup.
When Teofimo came in with the circus?
Yup.
That's badass.
Oh, no, I was at that fight when he came in. He was the circus master?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the fight he had on Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah. I thought it would sell out because of the Super Bowl here. I thought football fans would win, but they didn't.
Anyways, in the main event, Shakur Stevenson is a negative 330 favorite.
Wow.
Let's look at some more bets. Let's put it up on the screen. All right. Teofimo Lopez by knockout. Plus 750.
No, he ain't gonna knock him out.
Nobody touches Shakur. He ain't gonna knock him out, right?
Hope that was a small ring.
Yeah, that would be a waste of your money. A draw. Damn.
I can see that happening.
That pays a lot of money, bro. $1,600 plus $100, and you win $1,600. A draw. You can see that happening. Yeah, I gotta consider that. That sounds pretty damn good to me.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson by knockout. That ain't gonna happen. Come on, man. Plus 700. Shakur Stevenson by decision or technical decision, negative 210. I think that's the play right there, man. He's gonna win this fight by decision. But what do you think?
I like Teofimo Lopez.
Wally Coyote says, I bet you he will win by decision. Salute to Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I appreciate you. He says, what's up, Sean? I appreciate you being here, Bruce. Everyone go follow my boy, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more on YouTube. So, the co-main event, we haven't seen Keyshawn Davis in a year because he got dropped for Top Rank.
The last time we saw him was when he was acting a fool in the back. Remember when his brother lost?
Yeah.
That was last time?
Yeah. They assaulted the guy. They ganged up on him and assaulted him, right?
Yep.
I hope he's matured from that.
Well, last week he didn't look like he matured. Hopefully he did. Hopefully his dad or his mom said, "Hey, son."
But he parted ways with his former trainers. You know, he had some very good training teams. They're doing it all on his own. I think Keyshawn. One thing I like about Keyshawn, though,
I like his energy.
Okay, I was gonna say his fighting style is that he did exhibit heavy hands at 135.
He's good.
He has knockout power.
Yeah. He's real good.
Jermaine Ortiz could stink up this fight. He's a great technical boxer. He almost, he looked great against Lomachenko. He looked great against Teofimo. Keyshawn Davis could have his hands full, but I think if he could touch Jermaine Ortiz, he might be able to hurt him.
I think he'll hurt him.
He's a negative 650 favorite. Keyshawn is promising a knockout. This could go any way, man. If you think Jermaine Ortiz could outbox him, plus 425.
It's possible, because who knows how he's going to come in. He might come in all messed up in the head.
But that would be you got to think, Andy Cruz just lost, and Keyshawn was celebrating like like he beat him.
Yeah, no.
And now you got Keyshawn. What if Keyshawn gets outboxed by Jermaine Ortiz, the underdog?
Wouldn't that be something?
I mean, Muratalla was the underdog.
Yeah.
Then you would have not only the gold medalist, but the silver medalist of the last Olympics lose back to back. That would be ironic.
Yeah.
The gold and silver medalist
Put them
losing.
both to fight loser.
Man. Carlos Adames versus Austin Williams. I don't think he's on is he on that card? Let me double check.
I don't know.
Yeah. Carlos Adames versus Austin.
He's a third
Williams.
fight for the main event, right?
Yeah. God, there's a lot of good fights. Austin Williams, I've seen him fight against Diego Pacheco. Man, Carlos Adames, he beat that tall guy Shiraz so bad. Everybody thought that Shiraz was going to beat Carlos Adames. You can't count that guy out. I got Carlos Adames potentially even stopping Austin Williams. That's a negative 450. Who do you like in that fight?
Same
Vince?
one as you.
Let's see what the knockout on that one is.
On this, I like everybody on the left side. With Theo.
Negative. Carlos Adames by KO plus 120. Draw plus 1800. Wow. Now, not too many good bets there. I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Hit that thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. Y'all know that. I appreciate it. Let me get this.
Smash that like and subscribe and share.
Yeah, Fonzie, we'll see you on the next one. I appreciate it. We should be back on the air around tomorrow, around this time, or maybe 3 or 4. We'll be doing another show. So, who else is on this card? Adames is good. Bruce Carrington, man, featherweight champion, fighting Carlos Castro, defending his title in New York. There's no way this guy's beating Bruce Carrington. It's not on his level. And Gerald, Big Baby Miller. I could really care about the rest of that card. I'll probably be switching between Xander Zayas fight.
I just want to see the co-main and the main.
Yeah. Let's talk about Xander Zayas, man, who's going to be fighting in Puerto Rico, man.
Puerto Rico.
Did you see all the stuff they did for him in Puerto Rico, man? The photo shoots, they got the kids. He's got the gyms, man. He's been putting in a lot of community outreach, doing stuff for all the kids in Puerto Rico. It's really.
They don't have nobody no more.
I'll never hate on Xander Zayas.
Yeah.
I met him in his first pro fight in Reno, Nevada. Interviewed him, and then we've stayed in contact all through
awesome.
his. And now he's the world champ, bro.
That's beautiful.
So, like, I told you that sometimes I worry about interviewing fighters before a fight because I feel like if they lose, that I was a jinx.
Well, Kaipo just broke that for you.
Nah, we've been on a good streak. I've had 1 or 2 good fights, 1 or 2 interviews that they did lose. But Zayas, man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you have not seen Barral fight, he's a European fighter, African fighter, but he's pretty good. He's actually better than most people Xander Zayas has fought.
He's a champ.
He's currently a champ. He's on a win streak. He's good. He's pretty good. He didn't have to take this fight. He could have made a defense against some bum.
Yeah.
But instead,
see how good you really are.
Instead he's like, give me a hard fight. And you know what? He has a belt. That makes it even better.
Yeah, go home with 2.
Because you got one of the best divisions in boxing, most exciting, 154 pounds. And he's laughing at everybody at top. He's not laughing at Top Rank, but he's at Top Rank laughing at everybody else because he could walk away being a unified champ having 2 of the belts.
That's crazy.
2 of the belts.
Yeah.
Virgil Ortiz don't have 1 belt.
None.
Boots Ennis has an interim title. It ain't a real, but it's not a real title. But it's interim title, whatever that is, right?
Yeah, no.
You got all these guys that are great fighters. I just saw the ex-champion Madrimov, who almost beat Terrence Crawford. He doesn't have a belt. Xander Zayas wins his fight, man. He makes a strong argument to, like, there's only one guy. There's 2 guys left in that division. It would be Fundora. That Fundora did not want to fight him.
But he has a belt, don't he? The WBC.
Yeah, Fundora's got that other title.
Yeah.
That's a unification I want to see. Fundora, I don't know why Fundora didn't want to negotiate with Xander Zayas to make that fight. I mean, PBC is starting to work with Top Rank. That's a good thing.
And Golden Boy.
Yeah. So maybe it's very realistic after he gets through Thurman, if he gets past through Thurman, which I think he will.
Yeah, he will.
That's the fight to make later this year. But that leaves out people like, oh, what about Boots? What about Virgil?
Who?
Boots and Virgil got to fight, and they got to fight that dude Murtazeliev. Like I said,
hopefully they do get it.
Eddie Hearn is already working on a potential fight if Murtazeliev wins. that he can negotiate it with Boots Ennis.
Do you think Eddie Hearns is a good promoter? What do you think?
Damn.
He's good over there where he's at.
Man, the U.S. fights leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Like I said, the co-main event, this was a great fight I saw this past weekend, but the co-main it wasn't worthy of being the co-main.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens.
You know, like, and Kaipo, I was having a conversation with some people. I said, man, Kaipo Gallegos is going to be must-watch TV. He's a TV-friendly fighter. For you not even to put him on YouTube.
I know.
Like, and after the fight, I told Kaipo, I'm like, well, I know you impressed him, man, and I hope that they come to their senses and put you on.
They dropped the ball.
Put them on the televised portion of the fight.
You know, we got a lot of good fighters in Vegas that were amateurs and they're pros now that they should be televised.
Yeah. They're watching them. They're developing them. But you're right. You're absolutely right. Tons of national amateur champs, man. Tons of national amateur champions coming out of here.
Floyd should have been up more. Like, instead of being like the what's it called? The
Floyd Diaz. Floyd Cashflow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with you on that. 100%.
But, you know, what do I know? I ain't the matchmaker. But I would put all these Vegas boys.
154-pound division. I didn't mention the odds, but Josh Kelly is a plus 245 underdog. Negative 330 for Muratalla. And now where's Xander Zayas? Oh, wow. Rohan Polanco is fighting this weekend. Very exciting fighter. Negative 4,000. Bruce Carrington is a negative 1,000 favorite. Carlos Adames, negative 450. I think that fight will be entertaining. Keyshawn Davis, negative 650 favorite. That's too high, in my opinion.
Can you imagine if he loses?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it.
He's going to tear that place up, that locker room.
I don't know what he's been doing this whole year, man.
Hope he's been focusing.
Xander Zayas, negative 425 favorite. I think the spread is too far.
Do you think if he wins, him and Pacheco will fight each other?
Which Pacheco?
The one that with the big ears.
Diego Pacheco?
Yeah. Ain't they the same weight or no?
Nah.
He's higher?
Super middleweight.
All right.
Oh, I got some super middleweight news real quick. And then finally, the Teofimo Lopez is a plus 250 underdog, and Shakur is a negative 330 favorite.
So they're taking Shakur.
All right, who are the big winners, man?
I like Lopez.
You got Teofimo Lopez. You really do.
Yeah,
well, let's talk about that, man.
Man, like I said, if I would have met Shakur, it'll be a tough fight. But I know Teofimo, and I always roll with the guys I know. You know?
Bruce, I thought he was elevated to full featherweight champion. But please let me know if anybody has a second to look that up to verify that Bruce Carrington is a full featherweight champ. Yeah, I'm interested in that. But tons of fights, man. Teofimo Lopez.
I see him shining.
Really?
Yes.
Man, anytime that people have doubted Teofimo, he excels.
Yeah. And they're down him now.
Teofimo's going to have to use his athletic talent.
When
he's a full athlete. You know,
man.
Like the fight he had against Lomachenko.
Yeah.
The second half of that fight, he really excelled. His athletic ability showed. But
you heard Bill Haney talk about Teofimo. He said when he's like that, he's unbeatable.
Somebody put, I think somebody had a really good breakdown of it. Let me see if I find it.
He's gonna score them, run, run.
All right, that's Greg Hackett, Coach Hackett.
That's my buddy right there.
Man, let's see what he had to say, because he said,
so a lot of people are saying now that fight is gonna look like Shakur and Tio. That's what they comparing that fight. They saying Tio versus Shakur gonna look like that. That's what I've been seeing on social media. Do you agree with that assessment?
I think when they say that, they talking about the action. I don't think it's going to look like that, though. I don't think, we talking about two totally different styles. I think the action, though. I think the action will be there.
There was a lot of action.
I feel like they're trying to say, like, Andy, who's the more schooled boxer, would be Shakur. And I guess Muratalla, who's the more aggressive fighter,
would be Tio.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's more athletic than Andy, though. But the more aggressive guy would be Tio. Yep. So that's what they trying to say. Like, do you see the comparisons? Or you feel like, nah, they reaching?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even say reaching, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. because the styles is totally different.
Yep.
Let's say Shakur. Let's say Shakur is Andy Cruz, right? Let's compare them. Shakur is a lot more composed than Andy Cruz. He uses his feet, but not as much. You know what I'm saying? His jab is a lot better. Shakur got a better jab. It's not as active, but he had a better jab. Now, Teofimo is a lot more athletic than Muratalla. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Muratalla let his hands go a lot last night.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
I don't think Tio gonna be that active. I think he's gonna be active, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Not too much combination punching. I think he's gonna be throwing a lot of hard shots. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get to Shakur. But I think Shakur, because he know Teofimo, he know how to fight him, he know what to do. I think is gonna be easy mentally, not easy so much physically. I think he gonna really have to be sturdy. That's why we've been seeing him do all the strength and conditioning, because he gonna have to be sturdy in there. He gonna have to really catch some shots. He might even take a few shots. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's gonna be at a high.
Vince, what about that, man? They know each other. They've sparred so much. Doesn't that make it easier for Shakur to already know what the game plan is for Tio?
I'm still taking Tio.
So the reason why Muratalla was so successful, bro, is because he went all out from round one. He out-volumed Andy Cruz. He had an answer for everything. If Tio, like Hackett just said, is conservative but throws hard shots, is that enough volume to beat Shakur? Because Shakur don't need to throw that much. He just counters pot shots.
But then we got to worry about the judges, how they're going to score it.
It's in New York.
Yeah. And they might.
It's going to be cold.
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
Oh, I'm still
that would be, in my opinion, would be the biggest upset to start off 2026 if Tio can pull it off. He's the lineal champ.
Yeah. You think it'll be an upset? I don't think it's an upset. I think if Shakur wins, it'll be an upset.
I mean, the odds aren't that wide.
Yeah.
But I see Shakur as the heavy favorite. I don't know. I don't find it Shakur's style entertaining. But I think he's got that Floyd Mayweather quality about him.
It's good if that was your son.
Yeah.
You're going to get her banged up.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I haven't seen I thought the Mexican pressure style of somebody like at 135 pounds, you had the Mexican fighter who just fought him would pressure him and throw 100 punches per round, but it didn't work. That tactic didn't work.
I know. Hopefully Theo breaks it and has the blueprint.
Yeah, and I hope it's a fun fight to watch, man. Yeah. I hope it doesn't stink. Sometimes these chess matches can be
horrible,
boring to watch, and that's at least I'm just hoping it's not going to be boring.
It'd be like a baseball game, a no-hitter.
Yep. That's not all the boxing we have. We have 2 fights Sunday, and then we got to start talking about the Super Bowl next week, man.
Yeah,
we'll do a whole show about the Super Bowl and talk about some of these fights. But Sunday, Zuffa Boxing back at the Apex.
Wow.
A lot of people did say that the experience was good.
It looked nice when they showed the camera view.
Yeah, they do have some concession stands. Yeah. It's very VIP. Like, I forgot to mention, bro, the chairs, the seats at, you know how everybody says the Sphere is awful to sit at?
Yeah.
Dude, the chairs at Fontainebleau, they were very comfortable, man. They had the cup holders, you know what I mean? So you put your beer, you don't knock over your beer. They were wide in case you're a little bit extra heavy, you know what I mean? They were spacious.
How about the part when you walk through?
Good, man. It was good.
Yeah.
Now, the deal with the UFC is that they haven't put in permanent seating yet. So it looks like dining chairs. So like you're going to spend a lot of money to go see an Apex fight, and you're going to put your drink, your beer's going to be on the floor. Somebody's going to kick it. I know it's happened to me.
Yeah.
I want to see them put in nice seats at the Apex, and if you guys want to give me credentials, me and Vince credentials will gladly come down there and interview your fighters.
You know what I want to see when we get the baseball stadium? I want the nice, comfortable seats and then leg room so people can walk through. That's what I want to see.
Hell yeah!
I can't wait.
Oh man, I can't believe this, guys. Honest to God, I can't believe that Zuffa Boxing, after having their premiere last Friday. Their goal is to have UFC on Saturday and boxing either Friday or Sunday. From what I saw, they got $100 million budget to put on boxing events. So just for this Zuffa Boxing, it says here on that article on Guardian that they got $100 million. And they're not promising fights every weekend. The only promise I think was like at least 12 shows that are free. So they're doing 2 back-to-back.
But Sunday?
This Sunday.
Yeah, he used to fight on Saturday. They should have done it next week, but then the Super Bowl.
You talking about Hackett? I believe Jaleel Hackett is that's his relative.
For reals?
He's on the card.
I'm gonna reach out to him.
Jaleel Hackett's on the card. He'll be on the prelim starting at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the main event, you got Hot Rod, who fought David Morrell. David Morrell was at the fight, but oh man, yeah. Fonzie got a picture with David Morrell. Hot Rod is a pretty good contender at the lightweight division. He's facing former light heavyweight champion Alexander Zvodzik. That is a great fight, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not a bad fight, even though with the age, I don't think Zvodzik has it anymore to put out enough punches. But I think it'll be a good fight. Former champion.
It's gonna be a good fight. The
main event, contender. Main event.
You put 2 Mexicans in the ring?
2 Mexicans, Jose El Rayo Valenzuela, and even the co-main, bro. Do not sleep on this co-main.
Yeah.
Sergey Bohacek.
That's who you taking on.
I brought up Brian Mendoza earlier. Unfortunately, Brian Mendoza, when that card happened, Fundora Thurman fell apart, and then they had to switch fights. Brian Mendoza didn't know he was going to fight Bohacek. He wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
He was supposed to fight somebody else. Sergey Bohacek just lost to this guy Adams recently. He's coming off a loss, bro.
Yeah.
Buteyev used to be a really hardcore contender at welterweight. We haven't seen Buteyev in a long time. That guy could box, bro. So you got a guy who can punch in Bohacek, and you got a guy who could box in Buteyev in the co-main. Those are really good fights. Man, I'll be honest. This is way better than the first debut card. Plus Jose Valenzuela, man. Were you surprised? Robert Garcia fighters?
Yeah.
Going over there?
Ryan's a great trainer. You know? He's great. That's why I always take him when he fights somebody.
He won, bro. He beat Pitbull Cruz.
Easy.
How much money? I'm just like, they had to throw good change at El Rayo Valenzuela.
Yeah.
And if they do get
go over there?
Yeah, to go over there. If they do get their own titles, is the goal of Zuffa is to have them rewrite legislation so they can have their own belt, the Zuffa belt.
But I wonder what happens like when your contract ends and you want to go fight, let's just say the champ over here. Do the belt stay there or you take it with you?
Shout out to Ms. Van Hooter. I appreciate you. She's new in the chat. Appreciate you. You bring up a great question because they signed the cruiserweight champion, Jai Opataya.
Yeah.
And Jai told them, I'm going to sign with you guys, but you have to make sure I want to unify, and you got to make those happen. For me.
So if they make it happen, that means everybody else could do it.
If Rayo gets an opportunity to fight for another world title at 140 against that deep division, he should be allowed to.
So you think Dana White's going to take money off him?
I don't know how it's going to work.
Remember when he fought Mayweather, he took money off him?
It could, where they're still going to work with Ring Magazine.
Yeah.
With Zuffa's still going to work with Ring, Turkey Al Sheikh. So it could be that they put it on like they're going to do this weekend. You have Shakur Stevenson versus Tio. It's a Ring Magazine event.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where Rayo could get an opportunity. But I know virtually nothing about the guy Rayo is fighting.
Yeah.
If anybody could enlighten me. But it'll be good to have a big name like El Rayo Valenzuela, man.
That's probably the biggest name.
Yeah.
As right now.
Yeah. It's a good kid, man.
Yeah.
One time I was on an interview with him on a panel, and, everybody was asking all the basic questions you ask a fighter. And at the time, he was living with David Benavidez in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
Because they raised him.
Yeah.
From like teenager. Rayo was raised by Benavidez Sr. as a teenager.
Wow.
I said, how bad is the Mexican food in Seattle? He laughed, bro.
I know the seafood's good.
The seafood is good, but he laughed. I go, is there any good Mexican food, bro? He's like, nah, man, I gotta go to California to get that good stuff. California, man. But that's all I got for today, man. Vince, anything else you wanted to touch upon?
No, I'm just waiting for baseball.
Speaking of baseball, you said that's some really good news. You got a baseball prospect that we might interview on the show who he's either getting signed this year and right out to minor league from high school or going to the Oregon Ducks, right?
Yes. I hope if he don't get drafted, or if he does, and he don't go, they're gonna be playing over here at the Oregon Ducks are gonna be playing over here by your house.
UNLV?
No. At the Red Rock.
Oh,
they got a big call.
Where the minor league team
plays.
plays.
I was telling my homeboy, if he's there, let's go. He's on, let's go.
Snap. That's going to be fun. This show will be uploaded on Slugged Out Sports. If you guys want to show us some love, I put the link to that in the description. Head over to Slugged Out Sports and just give it a thumbs up, guys. Just give it a, watch a minute and give it a thumbs up. It'll really help.
Subscribe.
It'll really help that channel.
Yes.
Miss Van Hooter says, check the heavyweight out on the Zuffa card. I appreciate that. Let me bring up that Zuffa card again. Let me see if I can. Who is the heavyweight?
You know how to use that damn computer.
It's hard using the small one. The Zuffa card has a good heavyweight prospect, huh?
Where's he from?
It doesn't say what weight class, or does it? Middleweight, lightweight, catchweight. Julian Gomez versus Demazian Van Hooter. Miss Van Hooter, I appreciate you. We will absolutely, if you want to get in touch with us at our Instagram, if you're related to him and if we can get an interview with him after the fight next week.
That'd be awesome.
We would love to interview Demazian Van Hooter. We wish him the best of luck in a heavyweight fight against Julian Gomez.
I'm going to watch it now.
We're going to definitely watch that, and we will be back next Wednesday.
Or if we get a hold of him and the mom.
Yeah. Please let us know. We'll be here next Wednesday.
That'd be awesome.
And we wish everybody the best. And yes, you could take the day off tomorrow, but we got another show. Until then, guys, we'll see you next week. Actually, tomorrow. Shout out to Mario Munhia of Infighting FX. I think I'll be on the panel. If you could join us around 3 or 4 o'clock, it'll be on the Shoeshine Boxing.
That'd be awesome.
And we'll see you guys there. Until next time, peace.
Peace out.